and he was intelligent, and I was just crazy about him. I lost my damn mind. Welcome back to Just Say No to Men, where we just say no to men who do not meet our standards and respect our boundaries, period. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. When men give you lemons, you take the lemons and the man and you throw it in the trash. Period. That women are being too optimistic with men. Yes, you're too optimistic, and the problem is you give him a chance. You need to start giving men a chance. Matter of fact, let me fix my camera a little bit. Giving men chances looks like, okay, he did something that you didn't like, but you like, oh, but
he is so cute, he is so fine.
Oh, girl, he is the one. And guess what? He just walked all over you. And we got to stop doing that. Being optimistic is like looking at this glass right here. A lot of people will say, oh, when I look at the glass is half empty. Okay, I said that wrong. When people look at this glass, the optimist says this glass is half full. When a person with common sense look at the glass, they say this glass is empty. It's damn near empty. So I want to talk to you about some stuff that I have been encountering myself, because I'm still single, and I'm here because this is a safe space for us to work on our self-esteem, our self-worth, and our value, and really getting the man that we deserve and having a life that we deserve. And we're not going to get it by being nice or being optimistic. So optimism looks like, okay, you meet somebody, y'all exchange phone numbers, y'all talk on the phone, and he tells you, okay, well, I'm going to hit you up tomorrow and I'm going to check on you. And 2 days pass and you ain't heard from him. So logically, because you're optimistic, because I'm a very optimistic woman, I'm like, well, maybe he got busy. He ain't busy. He don't want to be bothered with you. Or he got somebody else that he is, running through his numbers with. So you have to think with your mind, with your brain, okay, cool. You don't want to talk to me? I don't want to talk to you. Clear as that, because you respect yourself. And that's a problem with nice girls, nice women. They've been brought up to think, I have to be nice to everybody, but no one's nice to you. And the reason why is because you do not stand your ground. And I thought about this really deeply today because I wrestle with this a lot. And the problem I have is, if I care about you, how can I be mean to you or spiteful to you if I said I really care about you? That makes me a liar. I have unequivocally, my biggest thing or my biggest fault is I do not want to be a liar. But I'm going to tell you, I have to throw that out the window. It's like, it's time for a change. And a change is to just look at this glass. It's not half full. It is empty. And just stop. Just say no. And it just comes to a point where I always felt guilty and convicted myself when things are not going right. It's like I should just give them a chance. I'm making excuses for them. And I just, I've learned that I cannot continue to make excuses for grown ass men. And I'm just not going to anymore. And I don't want you to make excuses for them either anymore. And it's not so much about the men, it's more about you. Because a person is only going to do what you allow them to do. So if you have a person who treats you wrong, does you wrong, cheats on you, ghosts you, because if you watch my other video, I'm going to put a link up here, ghost you, then why am I sitting over here worried about what's going on with them? Are they worried about what's going on with me? I mean, logically, this person said they cared about me. I cared about them, but they don't care enough about me to call me and let me know that they're okay. Or they don't care enough to even call and tell me, hi, Kia, kiss my behind. So why am I exerting my energy worrying about what they're doing and if they're going to come back? Come back to what? What is there to come back to? And these are things that you have to logically think about. I have a friend that I work with, and her favorite expression was, people say there's not a lot of men because there are more women than men. She said, but there's a lot of men to me. And if you're watching, Linda, what's up? That's my girl. On everything I love, she used to always tell me that. So you don't have to settle. I ain't going to settle. I have settled long enough. I have finally decided that the next person I'm with is going to be my husband. And I mean, I'm convinced in that. And that means that all that stuff, I made a video about that too. All that basic stuff that we've been doing, being nice, being at their beck and call, afraid to hurt their feelings, I'm done with that. Because you're hurting my feelings. I'm the one who's getting hurt. I'm the one out here not getting what I want. I'm the one out here still dating after 2 years of dating. And I am sick of dating. And dating winding up with the same thing. People having, presenting their intentions when, I mean, I guess things do change or feelings do change. But at the end of the day, I really feel as though they know from the beginning that they don't want a relationship. And it's just a matter of playing on your emotions and telling you what you want to hear. And like what happened to me, you made up a situation so that you could get angry with me and you ghost me. And it sucks. It hurt. It hurt so bad. But the other thing I want to talk about, because I like to talk about me, but this channel is not all about me. It's about us, me and you. So, of course, leave a comment if any of this stuff has ever happened to you. If something that you want to tell me I'm missing or what I should be doing, you know, just let me know. I mean, I'm not going to get mad. Here's another situation I want y'all to be cognizant of. Do not date nobody who is married, has a girlfriend, going through a divorce. I'm sorry, I'm just going to put it out there on the table. People can get mad, guys can get mad, but I'm going to tell you why I say that. I have done it, and my general feeling is it puts you in a position where you're chasing. Because they can't chase you because they're already attached to somebody else. And so the last situation I had come up, I was talking to a guy, and this is exactly what he told me. He says that I'm going through a divorce. So I'm like, okay. And I'm like, well, how far along are you with the divorce? And he's like, I'm just waiting for papers to sign. Well, come to find out, because it's always come to find out. But fortunately, wasn't a lot of time wasted. The story goes that he's still living with his wife. And all along, I'm talking to him. We're on FaceTime together every day. And he's just talking. And then somewhere or another, I talked to him about, I said, I'm not really interested in dating someone who's married, even if you're getting divorced. He said, well, no, I'm getting divorced. I'm like, but you're still married. I said, because at any point, you could decide that you don't want to get divorced and you don't get divorced. And then I've invested my time with you and boom, you go back to your wife. But regardless of that point, the point I wanted to make is that this guy talked to me for weeks. He never made an effort to meet me. He FaceTimed me so he gets to see my beautiful face, my beautiful smile, enjoy my energy. And I'm just like, okay, so when are you and I going to actually meet? And so he's just like, well, one day I'm going to take you on a date. And I'm like, one day? And then the next breath, he says that he's going on a trip with his friends. And I'm just like, oh, okay. And then he said to me, he says, and when I date you, I'm not going to give you a title. And I was like, what? And the key difference. I didn't really like him. I wasn't into him. And that's the other factor, ladies. It was easy to just shut him down, because I told him straight up, I'm like, first of all, you are married. I know you getting divorced, whatever. And you going to sit around here holding my time, thinking I'm going to wait for you while you do whatever. And he said, well, I expect a woman to tell. I'm like, no, I'm not here to teach nobody. I'm a woman. You going to be a man. And this woman is going to find a man that already knows how to act. So that's not looking at the glass being half full. It was empty. And so I told him how I felt and I blocked him. And then he calls me and I'm like, yeah, I was serious. He thought I was kidding. I'm like, no, I'm serious. I don't want to talk to you because you're wasting my time. And I'm creating a space for you in my life that you're holding space from somebody who actually is ready for a relationship, ready to date me, ready to do this. And you're sitting here, got me in a holding pattern. I'm like, and I'm not going for it. Anyway, that was the point I wanted to make. It's easy when you are seeing somebody that you really don't care about. And to win at love, you got to be counterintuitive. And that's basically it. And I am just as guilty as anybody else because my brain is stuck on being a nice person and it's self-esteem, low self-esteem. Because I even told y'all, I'm in therapy now. I'm in therapy right now because of all the stuff I went through with this last situation. Not that he was a bad dude, because I really liked him. But he was just like, picking at me and asking me all these questions and just so demanding. And I'm just like, I don't feel like I'm going to ever be enough. And when I felt that part, just that feeling of not being enough, he told me that it wasn't enough if I wanted to see him, to come see him or for us to spend time together. And I was just like, that is so dumb. He said, well, I know you have better ideas and you can be more creative. I'm like, why do I have to be creative to want to spend time with you? Why does it have to be something creative for us to spend time together? And to me, that was when, you already know what I'm going to say. He gave me the lemons and I should have took them lemons and threw him and them damn lemons in the trash. But no, what did I do? Oh, well, this is different. Let me be creative. Maybe I should plan things. Why? I ain't been planning things. I got to drink some water. I ain't been planning things to see no guy. But because he was high value and he was smart and he was intelligent and I was just crazy about him, I lost my damn mind. And that's really what I'm talking to y'all about. You cannot be optimistic, especially with somebody that you like. So I really need to say, just say no to men who don't meet your standards or respect your boundaries, especially if it's a person that you like. Because that's really the bottom line of all of this. Because for people that you don't like, you ain't going to be bothered. You're going to block them. You're going to be like, swerve, no, I've done it. And it's just like in my body, it makes me sick to even think that I'm going to be with that person. So it's very easy for me to just shut them out. It's like I'm not going to have any emotional attachment. There's no chemistry. I'm not attracted to them, nothing. So it's just very simple. So all I'm saying, ladies, of course, over here, men are welcome. So, hey, guys. It's not here to bash guys because a lot of this is not their fault. It's our fault. We have to be able to stand up for ourselves. We have to be able to stand up for our standards. This is the standards book. This is my standards. These are my standards right here. And I had to recently rewrite my standards because these standards is what I recently manifested and it did not work. So this is like the page out of my playbook. It's like it's dead. I'm on something new and I'm ready for my husband. And on everything I love on this channel, that's what I'm preparing for. So I'm not going to be nobody else's girlfriend. I'm not going to be nobody else's side piece. I'm not going to be sitting here waiting for somebody to call me or come through when they say they're going to do X, Y, and Z. I am important. My time is important. And I am the prize. And I don't care if you got to tell yourself that every day that you are the prize and write down what it is that you want. Because if you write it down, that's what you're going to receive. And you got to believe it. Believe that you already have it. And act as though that you already have it. And the one key thing I'm going to end on is if you want a husband, he needs to treat you like a wife. Okay? Period. I'm going to let that sink in for a little bit. But I did learn that my last time around, my last situation. So there go that optimism. So, I'm that girl. I'm always looking for that silver lining. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. But when a man gives you lemons, you throw him in the trash with them lemons. So I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.